Welcome in. Okay, we got our color along. We are in the Magical Worlds by Johanna Basford. We are doing the whale in the balloon today, and we are in the Ohuhu colored pencils, and we're just gonna dive right in. I hope you guys are all doing great. Everything here is fantastic. Everybody's been asking about my yard work. Oh my gosh, it's still going. Oh, I got bit. I got bit by this spider and I got super sick. My hand got all swollen up. I mean, is that terrible? I don't know what kind of spider it was, but it bit me and it bit me hard. And I was like, you bad, bad spider. Mosquitoes get me all the time. Spiders, a lot of times too. They scare me. I even wear gloves. I try to make sure that I'm safe when I'm doing yard work, but you never know. Sometimes they're going to get, well, sometimes all the time. They get me all the time. But anyway, I hope you guys are doing good. We are in the midst of Mermaid. Oh my gosh, I'm having so much fun. I hope you guys are too. There's just so many fun pages to color, and there's just literally not enough hours in the day. But I hope you guys are all having fun with it. And let me get my colored pencils all twisted around. Okay. So I've really enjoyed these pencils. I've had fun with them. I will say the paint chips off of them pretty easy. That's the only kind of like the bad thing I would say about them. But outside of that, I really do enjoy them. So I am looking at, I think I'm going to do, where do I want to start first? Maybe the background. For some reason, I am just in the pink mood. So we're going to have a pink morning. So 370, and I still have not put my color, I have not put these in order. So that is hard. So 370. Are we going to do this again? Yes, we are. It's just not going to want to do this. Let me see if I come down just a little bit, if it will behave better. Okay. Nope. It is just not going to participate this morning. Okay. Nope. Okay. So at any rate, we're at 370. Can you guys see that? 370 is where we're at. And we are going to get going. Let's see. I really have nothing going on in my life right now outside of just the continuous yard work, housework, all the fun that is going. We're getting ready for summer. That's always fun. Summer is always a good time for us. I don't think we're going to do any vacations this year just because we've kind of had places that we've had to be the last couple of months, and that kind of took our times. So that's about it. We might do a couple of weekenders, that kind of thing, but nothing too severe. Let's see. I'm gonna do the next one. So 37. I'm gonna do 116. Let's see. Oh, there we go, 116. Okay, so maybe that helps. Oh, maybe. Okay, let's try something here. Does that? There we go. Okay, I'm gonna write a little note. ×1 for zooming. Okay, thanks guys for letting me do that. Okay, perfect. We are gonna go into 316. No, not 316, 116 for that pink. I can't even read my own writing. You know your writing's bad when you can't read your own writing. So 116. Let's see. Outside of that, that is about all we're gonna do. I mean, it's gonna be kind of a really kind of a boring summer, but we've had so much excitement that I'm okay with I really am okay with a boring summer a little bit. Let's see. Oh, I did. Oh my goodness gracious, look at that. Well, you know what? That's fine. That'll be fine. I sidetracked. I forgot to write down the person who told me this, the fixable or workable fix it. Oh my gosh, I bought it, and so I'm going to be spraying my page with my little mermaid page. So I'm excited to get that done. I have some new colored pencils that when I'm done with this, I'm going to go in. Amazon is showing that it is going to be delivered here shortly, so I am super excited about that. Next one is going to be 114. I'm super excited about those pencils. They were not on my, they weren't on my horizon, but I was talking to somebody about them, and they were like, no, you should really try them. And I'm like, okay. I really wanted my next set to be the Starjoy. I've just been very interested to know what the Starjoys have to offer. I'm kind of on the lookout. I know everybody's on the lookout for things for the replacement for Prisma. I'm like, okay, and I kind of am too, just because it's getting hard for me to get what am I trying to say? Open stock. Some people have open stock, some people don't. I've got a video that will be coming out about open stock. So I don't know. Oh, sorry, I'm back to the 116. 116. Kind of just blending in a little better. So I am that, and you know, we've got issues with shipping, and I don't know, it's just kind of a big mess. And to be honest with you, Prisma's almost turned into a budgetary set of pencils, in my opinion. They're like adult crayons. That's the best way to describe them. Not saying that the price is still pretty up there, but when you can find them on sale, but their quality, as you all know, because you all experience it, there is that moment that you're just like, gosh, I'm so sick and tired of this breaking the whole time. Like, so these two pencils I needed to replace. It is the 1086 and the 1082. So, I mean, look how tiny these are compared to a big pencil. I'm not replacing these because, okay, yes, I did color with them. This all happened due to breakage. That's ridiculous, and it makes me super angry. I mean, if you get one or two, that's fine, but when it's like almost every single one. Now, I will be honest, my first set of Prisma, they came from the dreaded you-know-who's, because that seems to be the only place we can get supplies from anymore. And I am starting to get a little bit uppity with them as far as like, stop being so horrible to the package. Stop being so horrible to packages. So maybe that's what it is. I have a new set. So I'm going to do a swatch of the new set of my Prismas just to see what the difference is coming from the you-know-who and then coming directly from like an art supplier. I want to see if there really is a big difference as far as the shipping is concerned. I'm hoping that it is, because I really do like Prisma, but then again, you know, who knows? Maybe I'm outgrowing them. I'm not sure. They're kind of, I'm theirs to lose, and I think most of us feel the same way. A lot of us, we absolutely love those pencils, but we're just so sick and tired of everything breaking on us. Let's see, where should we go today for the ocean? I really wish these would come out with more than just 72 colors. I'm a person who needs way more colors. 157. Okay, so let's try to find 157. There we go. Let's see how best to start. Okay, I'm going to start down here. Kind of go dark. Outside of that, oh, I found this video, and I am going to be reaching out to the creator today. I want to share this with you guys. It's not that great. It really isn't that great. Okay, it is to me. Some of you will be like, wait, what? But this guy put out this great video. And I'm like, yes, that's my dream. Like, that is my dream room. So I'm going to reach out to him and see if he would be okay with me sharing it out with all of you guys. I'm still a little kind of new and apprehensive when it comes to YouTube and what you can and can't do. And I know, I can tell that this gentleman put a lot of work into this video that he did. And so I don't want to like violate or step over. He may not even want me to share it. He may look at my channel and go, no, no, lady, you cannot share it. I don't know. I don't know what he's going to say. But if he says no, like don't share it, then not a problem. I'll just explain it to you guys. And then maybe I can explain it enough where you could like go out and find it yourself. But oh my gosh, I want what he has. I want what he has. He's done an amazing job is all I can say. Let's go with 171. I'm debating on whether or not, for a lot of you that have followed me for a little while, I just color in my chair, except for like today when I'm over here at the desk. I'm usually only here when I film, but then as I do these, it's kind of the only place to film. I am amassing a small little kingdom of colorings. This little thing that was supposed to stay in the size of a bread box, not to get any larger than the castle. Yeah, apparently I'm gunning for castle. I'm gunning for castle. Like, whew. So I'm debating, do I want to step up? Do I want to do something different? 161. I don't know if I want to create a space. So at any rate, as I was thinking about it, oh my goodness, YouTube must have been reading my mind, because all of a sudden this one video popped up and I was like, oh, is that even possible? And I was like, if I could have that, I would so do that. So that is like the kind of, it's far, far away. Let's be honest. I finally think I've got my tech down. Fingers crossed. So far, the last couple of weeks, I've been able to finally post things. So I'm like, okay, like, phew. So let's just keep hoping that that goes and moves along, and then I can move on to the next. As soon as Mermay is over, I really need to get myself organized, but I'm just having so much fun coloring right now that I don't want to stop and get myself organized. Let's see. Oh, somebody had asked, what do I do when I'm coloring? Like, am I doing something else? Of course I am. Of course I am. There's no way I could sit here and just color. I wish I could. My brain just does not work that way. I'm like the squirrels that live outside. Let's go. Yeah, let's go a little bit more muted for the whale. Let's go 78. The reason why I like to color is that it creates and makes me, 178, so you can see that. Is to keep me seated while my husband's home. Because if we're watching TV, or at least back in the day when we were watch TV, I would get up and I'd wander around the house, and then half the show would be done and I'd come. I cannot begin to tell you how many movies I have watched in my life that I've not watched, because I'm up and about, I'm doing all my stuff, I'm wandering around, I'm back and forth. And I always say I'm like a cat looking for a place to lay down. It's like, just stop, sit down. Coloring does that for me. It pauses me and makes me have to sit and be still, which is not an easy thing for me to do. I'm going to go 325. Let's see what 325 will do for us. So that's the reason why I like coloring 325. So I'm not so sure I want to have a total space. I will always color in my chair, again, to help keep me grounded and to settle me at night and to keep me from wandering about. Are any of you like that? Like, I know I can't see, I forget some of your names and I feel so bad, but one gal, she said that she colors in bed. I'm like, wow, that's a skill set. There's no way I'd be able to do that. My whole bed would just be nothing but crayons or colored pencils or whatever these are. I'd have them all scattered all over the place. So I'm like, wow, you guys are good to do that. I'm gonna go 171, which I think is over here. Yep, 171 again, which is right here, 171. Let's see, I'm just gonna touch that a little bit. So I'm debating whether I should do like a little space or not. And I guess that's my next question. How many of you have like a dedicated, flat spaced space? Like not a chair, not a chair, not the way I color. I'm just curious. Is that the next step in this illness that I have now? It's the, I want more. I don't know. Like I said, when I first started, I was just giving myself like a little bread box, and it's grown. It really has grown. It's grown very large. I don't know what to do his under and his little gills. I'm struggling. Huh, okay. I don't want to take too long to do this. 173? 154, did I already do that? Because I've got the blue here, so I'm trying to figure out what to do. You know what, I think I'm gonna stick with, oh, there isn't a cool gray, is there? That's, they're all warm grays in this. Okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna do a light, just to kind of mimic maybe the sky. I'm gonna go 395. Yeah, 395. Let's see if I can find that one over here. 395. 395. I gotta get those all out of the way. These are my favorite colors. I color in that all the time, as you guys know. Okay, that works. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that so much. I'm gonna go 303. Let me add that. Let me see if that'll help. Let's see, is that 303? 303. Oh yeah, that's a little better. I don't know if it's the perfect color for him. I didn't really start out with a color combination, so this is what happens when you don't start out with a color combination. You just dive in, you're like, we'll see what we get. Which it's always fun. You never know what you're gonna get. As Forrest would say, it's like a box of unbroken Prismacolors. You never know, you never know what you're gonna get. Okay. Whoops, and then okay, not fantastic, but not absolutely horrible either. And let's see, I did not put my pencils away the correct way when I was pulling them, so this should be fun, trying to get them all back where they should have been. Okay, perfect. Let's see. Okay, so we got little pebbles going. I'm gonna do 145. Do that. Okay, so what are you guys doing? Are any of you participating in Mermaid? If you are you doing like full bore, like everything you're coloring is Mermaid? Let's go with 43. Are you doing everything Mermaid? Are you doing partial Mermaid? Or are you just doing maybe, I'm just gonna dip my toe in, do one project and then, and then I'm out? For me, I'm doing it all. I am doing it all. Or at least, well, trying to. I'm trying to do everything that I color. It's like Christmas time. I want to color it all. I want to do it all. I want to be it all. Since it's my first year, and of course as a Nixie, what kind of Nixie would I be if I didn't participate? I'd be a lazy Nixie. Yeah, 186. I would be a lazy, not representing my peeps. But at any rate, I hope if you are participating in Mermaid, I hope you guys are having a good time. I'm super excited. I literally cannot wait to see everybody's pictures. I think it's going to be really fun this year. And if any of you are coloring pictures for Mermaid, but you don't have a channel, and I know some of you, you're like, heavens no, I don't want to do a channel, and I don't blame you. There's a lot of work. If I had known how much work went into this, I'm not so sure I would have jumped in. I only did it just because it was like somebody had said, hey, you should really do this because you're funny, and I was like, well, okay, looks aren't everything, but yeah, okay, I'll give it a shot. But it is fun. But I do understand that many people, they're like, I really don't want to do this. Pardon me. And I understand that, and I totally get it. So if you want, pardon me for a second. Sorry, it's allergy season here. If you want, send me your picture of your mermaid, and I'll post it. I'll do a video. I'll, like, kind of the way we used to do our global buddy color. I've just kind of put it in. But if I have enough people that send their stuff in, I'll do a whole dedicated video for it. 186. Whoops, what's going on? 186. So if there's enough people, then I'll do like a global mermaid. Send it in. All you have to do is email it. It's in my info box. And I would be happy if you want people to know who it was that did it, put your name on it. If you don't want people to know who you are, I won't tell anybody who you were either. Like, there is no pressure. This is a no pressure. This is just a place to come and have fun. But I do understand that people would love to share their work. And to be quite honest, I would love to see your work. Let's see. Seashell, sorry. I usually can walk and chew gum at the same time, but apparently this time I can't. Okay, 75. But I would love to see your work, and if you want to share your work, I would love to see it. You just have to have it in by the end of the month. Outside of that, pardon me. Outside of that, let's see. I'm trying to think what is going on in the world of coloring world. There's a lot of fun little books that are coming out. that I saw on Amazon, and of course I'm not buying books from Amazon right now. I'm not buying books from you until you can get your shipping figured out. Though the problem is everybody kind of ships through them, so I'm trying to find alternative ways. Oh, whoops, sorry guys. That was $3.59. That's about it. $3.49. Okay. That's kind of fun. Woo. Okay, gotta concentrate on this a little bit. Just trying to add some like little veinage in there. I don't know if I just made that a big mucky mess. It's hard to tell, but we're just gonna keep going forward. Cinnamon, 147. And then somebody had asked somewhere, now I can't even remember where it was. I don't know if it was in chat or in an email. They wanted to know, what does my yard look like? Because it seems like you spend a lot of time out there. Yes, I do spend a lot of time out there, and it's because 163. Okay, I'm going to do really light right around here just because I want to introduce a different color, but I don't want it to look green. So very light-handed and just scrumming, is that scrumming? Scrumpling? Yes, I spend a lot of time out there. And it is because the last couple of years, unfortunately, I've not been able to spend the kind of time in there that I normally do. So I am trying to play catch up. So I do spend an awful lot of time out in my yard, and I'm hoping that it's going to be ending here pretty soon. I have a big list of a couple more things I've got to do to kind of be ready for the season. I've got my list over here. I need to clean up my crepe myrtles because they have a lot of suckers. I got to get my fountain up and going. I got it all clean. I just got to get the little fountain part going. And all the squirrels and all the deer and antelope and birds are like, where is this? Why isn't it here? Our patio furniture, I got it all sprayed and cleaned. I now just need to get everything washed off. I need to wipe down all the metal on our fence. I know it sounds weird, but it's just a disaster and a mess. I need to do one last cleanup. We had another storm that came through, so all I'm doing now is burnishing. So I've got to get all of that done. I gotta trim the palm trees and all the ferns. I gotta get my rain chains up and going. I gotta get the gutters cleaned out. The electrical box in my courtyard is not working. Lovely. And bug season is upon us. As you can tell, bugs are upon us. So there's still a lot that I've got to get done. I got to get my boxes up and going, get all of my little plants all in there. The one thing I still have not been able to do is get my timer set up for drip irrigation. I don't think that's going to ever happen, but maybe someday. Okay. And then what I'm going to do for the ocean is I'm just going to go up and down and up and down and up and down, just to kind of give it a good sweep of color. Okay. All right, perfect. And then this last little piece, I think I want to do, so I'm going to pick red, which is 38. There we go, 38. And then let's do an orange. Which orange? How about this orange? What orange is this? This is 121. 121. There we go, 121. And let's see, we'll go the palest of yellows. Which one is that one? That is number 2, desert yellow. Okay. I'm gonna start with the dark and go down. Well, that's a leaf. Whoopsie. Whoops. So I'm gonna go a little bit hard here. And then down just a little bit, like just give it some little bit tops here. And then I'm just gonna go very lightly, kind of just like tap, 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 tap. There we go. Perfect. Then we're gonna take 121. Whoops. I know that all the kids, they are getting super excited because summer is literally like 3 weeks away. So they are in all their happy glory. You can feel the total change of energy. They all just want to be up at the lake, at the pools. They just want to be anywhere but the classroom. And to be honest, I don't blame them. And then we're going to go number 2. I don't want too much yellow, just a little bit. Okay, that's cute enough. Sorry if my little brush gives you guys a headache. Okay, perfect. I know these little fast color alongs aren't really fast, are they? Let's see. So we've got pebbles, but you know what? I want these pebbles to be, in Prisma I know what color to color these, but on these I don't. I'm gonna go 186, 90, 186. Okay, so I'm going to go 163. Let's see, 163. Okay, so we got 163, 90. Ooh, I'm getting better at finding these in my little tray over here. And 186. Now I say that, I won't be able to find this one. Oh, I did find it. Woohoo, look at me. Look at me. My trays are so, I mean, look at this. This is terrible. They are so out of order. I'll show it to you really quick. Look at that. Look how out of order they are. I really do have to sit down and get them all put back together again because it's pretty bad. Okay, I'm gonna go with the 186. Yeah, 186. 186. And all I'm doing is I'm just kind of doing dots on the little rocks. Okay, and then I'm going to take dark green, which is the 163. Same thing, I'm just gonna do some dots. It doesn't, these colors are so close, but that's okay. And then 90. This I'm going to use almost as a blender, but I'm going to go light, which seems weird, but just really light, just kind of put it in there. And then I'm going to take my blender, which, did I seriously lose my blender? Oh, there it is. Okay, clean it off. You always want to make sure you clean off your blender. Oh, chasing it. Okay. And then blend out my little rocks. I wanted the rocks to be more of like covered in moss. So hopefully that kind of looks like that. Okay, perfect. And then let me see, let me get these back in. And kind of like the seaweed. So I'm gonna pick 351. Let's see, 351. Ooh, let's go with this one. What's that one? 318. And then a dark one. Let's, you know what, I want to go, you know what, let's try a blue. So, oh, Well, there we go. Rich blue green, 186. Okay, so this one I'm going to go ahead and go with the light one first, which is the 318. Oh, wait. This is the one I kind of messed up on a little bit. Okay, and this is my favorite eraser, this mono eraser by Tombow. Oh, the best. Oh, sorry, shaking you guys so bad. So for all of you out there, Prisma, they have a great one, this one, and then I do have the Ohuhu electric one, but this mono one, I love this one. It's super tiny and it fits in everywhere. Okay. All right. So we'll just go down. Oh, you know what? That's a bummer. That's some coral. Now I'm going to go with the 351. So 351. There's really no rhyme or reason to it, just kind of what would it look like if it were underwater. And then the dark one, which is the 186. Well, there we go, 186. I'm just going to hit the tips. And I love the Ohuhu pencils. Their pigment is good. They're more of a layering. I'm not a very strong colorist, so I've yet to snap the lead, but I don't push too hard, so, or at least right now I don't. 351, it seems to lay down enough pigment for me, so I don't feel like I'm doing that. So all I'm doing is like in the center, I'm just kind of going around to kind of blend in a little bit. And then the last color, the 318, it's like run up and then run back down the totem pole. Okay, I think that's cute. You guys can get in there and spend more time doing that. All right, so we're rounding this corner, and it doesn't have to be the exact same colors as before. Oh, it is. It's going to be 38. And let's see, the orange, I don't know which orange it was last time, but this time it's going to be 124. 124. Ooh, that's a good orange. I don't think that was the one from last time. That's a good orange though. That's nice. And then you know what? I'm going to stick with a bright yellow then. I'm going to go 3 up. So the lemon yellow, which is 25. All right, perfect. Oh no. Looks like a candy cane. Or not a candy cane. It looks like a candy corn. Oh, that's a bummer. Okay. Here, we'll try to hide it so it doesn't look like there we go, okay. Oh man, you know what? I don't like that. Okay, so hold on, let me tone that down. I'm gonna pick 78. I'm gonna tone that down because I don't want it to look like a candy corn. Now it looks like a candy corn with gray. It's a candy corn with gray on it. Okay, well, bummer. It's okay, it's not so bad. That's not bad at all. Okay. Oh, you know what? The little end of the balloon. I'm going to do that really dark. Yeah, I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to kind of go up a little bit. And then, you know what? This dark, I kind of like this. I'm going to just highlight the little parts of the ocean just to kind of stand out a little bit more. I don't know if it shows up on camera, but it does kind of show up in person. And then okay. Now I'm just getting into the futsy putsy. Nobody wants to watch the futsy putsies. Okay, there we go. Though I can't help the futsy putsies every once in a while. Okay, there you go. Okay, guys, that's it for today. I think I colored everybody. There is one part that I really don't like, but this is where you guys, you'll go in and you'll kind of blend better, like try to get these blends there. That's a little better. But at any rate, guys, thank you so much for being here today. Hopefully you guys have a great day, and until next time, may your pencils be sharp, your markers bright and juicy, and remember, there's plenty of paper out there. Go grab it and enjoy your coloring time. Bye-bye.